everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to record some of this.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh, good. So, I was thinking, Emma, to, when you talk about the finance end of things, it's, every nonprofit, every effort is going to require some level of financing, right? So
That's true.
Impact funds are so hard to find right now when people, are so desperately looking for them to be able to correct some of the world's problems right now, fix some of the really devastating issues that are going on right now. So I assume that that's kind of part of the picture for you, and knowing how to manage something like that, and then create a global presence. That's a big chunk of your life right there. So post graduation from college, how quickly do you see to be able to ramp up something like that?
Yeah. I hope when I'm done, because I already have the concept in mind. Is just now pitching it, hopefully finding the finances to fund what I have in mind. So I really just hope when I'm done with uni, God willing, just to probably pitch to someone, and hopefully I know I can get the finances, because this is the decade of making a difference when it comes to the sustainable development goals, and many people are looking into this. So I know, and I'm hopeful that the finances will come through.
Okay, so you're aiming at the globe, or just Africa, or just Kenya?
Yeah, so the hub, I like it to be in like an African thing. If probably the largest in Africa, let's hope that. And I know if it's the largest, if it's the largest in Africa, that means it's already global, because it will attract people from outside.
So tell me about the idea of the types of businesses and the types of partners that you want to see come along with you.
Yes, for me, I'd really be glad to see partners who are into impact investment, whereby it's not only the financial aspect.
Just a minute, Emma. Emma, just a minute. Mary.
Yes.
Dr. Paul Abolo just joined us. I sent him the link.
Okay, I figured you did, so I let him in.
Yes, he is a climate change curator.
Yeah, wow.
And he's global.
Oh my goodness, girls.
Most importantly, a brother, but we'll answer different last names. Paul is my brother, yes.
Yeah.
I am older. We just chose to answer different last names, that's all.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
That's Paul. Paul, the pretty lady you're looking at is Mary. She's not a 16-year-old.
We have three pretty ladies.
Yeah, she's Mary. She's in North Carolina.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah.
Welcome to the conversation.
Yeah. He is Master Climate Change. He's Mr. Climate Change in Africa. Yes. And
well, I'm sure he told you who we've got on the call here are two young ladies that are.
Yes, these two young ladies will thrill you, Dr. Bolo. They will thrill you. They thrilled me already, so that's why I called you and I sent you the link. Yes, listen to them. Emma is talking about ants building the best structures. I got very excited. And that's where she's going. She's going to innovate by climate change.
All right.
And that's where her future is.
Yeah, you popped off probably to go get him, and Emma was telling us where she's headed.
Aditi is changing the world through her voice. These are very special children.
These two young ladies, two different areas of the world. We've got like three continents two continents showing up here. So Emma, why don't you finish that conversation? Go ahead and start back where you were talking about where you're going with this.
That's right.
Exactly.
Please listen for
I was just saying that my hope is to start an innovation hub in Africa, whereby young people who are passionate about ecopreneurship or starting green businesses can get to innovate and can also get mentorship. And for me, I'm really deliberate about the innovation. I'm trying to look at innovations that are inspired by nature, because it's just amazing to see how probably like the ants, for example, they're able to build their houses in such a proper way, and it's sustainable. So how can we learn from them when it comes to building structures? When it comes to the food system, how can we learn how plants are able to make their food through the process of photosynthesis? It's just amazing to see how they use so little and yet they're able to come up with so much. So that's really my inspiration.
Now, Paul, Emma is 22 years old and in her final year of finance education at college, and aims to hopefully in the ensuing couple of years following her finishing of education to raise funds and start her impact hub. Now, she's already got some advocacy work going on and has had for a little while and got a presence. Aditi is 15 years old and in the UK and uses online platforms to get messaging across for the Sustainable Development Goals in the area of sustainability and greening of the planet. And she's using spoken word poetry or spoken word artistry, which, you know, her mother carries her out to libraries and clubs and wherever that she can speak as a presentation, her viewpoints and her advocacy on these subjects. And so we have two really extraordinary young ladies here that are making a difference. Any words of wisdom you can share?
And Paul.
He's on mute right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Paul, you're on mute. But Mary is Vice President for Global Content Development for Sub-Saharan Open University. She's next to me in the food chain. So please, we are very honored that you could join us for a couple of minutes that you can.
Yes.
Yeah, Paul, please.
So
share some pearls of wisdom with the girls.
I'm going to get into the car now, and you will have my full attention.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So far, yeah.
Well, while we're waiting, Aditi, what a perfect time. Can you recite that poem that you were talking about?
Yeah, sure.
For climate?
It might be a bit hard.
A segue.
Okay.
Okay.
It's called A Ticking Time Bomb. We are in a race against time, facing threats of our own creation, an ultimatum to our demise, chance to redeem these crimes to save our planet and our kind, a race with higher stakes, a faster pace and greater prize. We should be chasing an aspiration to comprise a regulation which decides the zero emission size. But instead we sit idle only to find leaders in power misusing each hour whilst our planet crumbles before our very eyes. The fires raging far and wide, we ignore the sound of Mother Nature's cries only to find a crisis that lies ahead, to realize that climate change is a ticking time bomb where we risk the fate of mankind. And every second we wait is a waste, 12 years before it's too late, less than 150 months left in this countdown. Every moment counts now. We found out how we can have a chance at survival, leaving us the choice to sit idle or take action. All 7 billion stand up and fight for our children. There is hope if we stand in unity, not just waiting for a quick fix when we can act as a unit. See, the solution needs the whole community for a future of prosperity, yet the possibility of tragedy remains likely where alliances are made for a sustained economy, rather political dishonesty. The planet is a politician's last priority. A 16-year-old girl from Sweden sees more clearly than any political party that this is an emergency, yet action is yet to be taken with a lack of enforced legislation, like the government officials are yet to consider the next generation. We could neutralize the threat by hoping people would forget the danger, so now the people have the power to prevent global disaster, reduce emissions, carbon footprint and pollution, protect ourselves much faster with a will to find a way to recreate a world of laughter, where each company, each nation undergoes a reformation, is responsible for reduction of emissions and pollution to create a state of restoration, natural appreciation, that we can see the trees instead of factories home to exploitation and inequality, reinforcing a class system and hierarchy whilst inputting pollution into our planet, leaving our legacy as a cloud of smog covering up the extinction, or pollution and plastic packaging laying over Earth like a blanket of waste. Now is the time to break the norm. New convention, instant action, prioritization of this crisis we are in until we have reached a solution where emissions are no longer in existence. We can all reduce our meat consumption. The earth is worth more than a meaty lunch option. This deduction would result in progress towards a goal of averting the climate crisis. Deforestation and increased production leads to a greater consumption of natural resources. The manifestation of our waste for convenience is self-destruction. We can no longer be our own obstruction. Speaking up can start a conversation, provoking discussions at a world stage. I implore for all our leaders to stand with us and fight for the greater good of the human race, because in this competition we must come in first place. I urge you to wake up, to pay attention, because we are in the final moments critical to our success. This is an emergency, and right now we are making history. It is your choice what side you are on.
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness. Oh, I just want to cry. That was,
Oh, thank you.
that was so good. Oh my goodness. Emma, can you do something with that point? What can you do with that? Let's get that around. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's,
what do you think, Paul?
What do you think, Paul?
This is excellent. This has everything about climate change advocacy, climate justice, packed in it. Everything we are looking for, everything that is in the climate action is packed in this message. It's a message. I see the climate clock here, the urgency, the climate clock. I see the political dishonesty she talked about here. Then I see power to change things. So I wish I had this 3 days ago. We just finished the Lagos State Climate Change Summit.
Yes.
This would have just made the summit. But we have more summittees. Dr. Osita, we would like to have her feature on these programs.
Absolutely.
Is that possible?
Yes, very possible. Mary will make it happen. Yes.
I think we can speak for Aditi and her mother, and I think we can speak for Emma and say whatever we can do. Collectively or individually, we'll do whatever we can do to help.
Yeah,
definitely. It's just morning yet. We need to make this happen. Fantastic. For these kids and for the world, and we need to change the world. Yeah, we need to do that now.
Well, we see possibility here.
This is the time.
Fantastic. Yeah.
This is the time for all of us to work together to do this. Yeah.
So,
Dr. Polo, thanks for your time. I'm going to connect you and Mary so that we all keep talking together. Mary is everything you will be looking for everywhere you want to go. I found Mary and I never missed my steps ever then. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The pressure on.
Yes, Emma, you have, yes, Emma, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yes, Madam Mary is such an amazing woman.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see what she's doing to help people reach their fullest potential, and I really appreciate it.
You call her Madam Mary. I call her Mary. Where is the Madam? Where does Madam come from?
I didn't realize I had.
Wow, Mary is a military mom. Mary's son, Mary's son served with honors and all, and she's an amazing mother.
Yes,
amazing
I call her
mother.
Yeah, I call her like that just for respect, really.
No, I get it. I was just kidding, Emma. I was just kidding.
Emma doesn't realize that she's
I have an Emma that will be 43 next month. Like tomorrow, sorry. I have an Emma in my house. Yes, my first daughter will be 43 years tomorrow.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Just tomorrow. Yeah.
So Emma and Aditi, we kind of put you two together to see what kind of combustion might happen here, and had no idea from the two that we would get Paul.
Paul is there already. I'm dragging Paul into this.
Yeah.
If it's climate change anywhere in the world, Paul is there.
Paul is
He's
there.
Mr.
Okay.
Climate Change.
Yes,
That's good to know.
I'm
You
with
guys,
you all the way. Yes, this is
He
good.
is.
through
He's good.
Dr. Aniemeka, who's proven himself to out-connect me today.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
To the
Then we
rest of
have an
my
expert
world.
here that we now are triangulating.
Yes.
And so Emma,
Yes.
Paul, Dr. Paul is as much your connection as he is Aditi's and ours now.
Absolutely.
So he's in
Okay.
our collective network. And that's one of the things I want to share with you, Aditi, and I know you know this because your mom is probably good at this. Emma, and I know you're good at it because you've had to be in the last little while with your advocacy, but start collecting, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, people in your network that can support the work, that the important work that you have going forward, because you don't realize the fact that we, myself, Dr. Aniemeka and Dr. Paul here are connected to you means that we see something in you that I'm sure you probably see only just the glimmer of. We see beyond that because we're working in those big spaces that you want to get into down the road. We're already working in those spaces and we need you desperately. We need you guys to be there when we're not there anymore or when we're too old to deal with it. So we need for you guys to step up. And so we want to do everything we can to put that foundation under you to help you do that. So the fact that we're here means that you're going to be there and you're already on your road. You're already on your journey.
Absolutely.
So, know
Emma,
that the best thing you can
go
do
ahead.
right now is collect the Dr. Pauls and the Dr. Aniemekas and the Mary Kureks of the world. And we can help you do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Emma,
great.
thank you for putting up your contact there. Aditi, if you can do that too.
Aditi, if you can do that too.
Actually,
Or your
I
mothers.
tried, but for some reason it's not allowing me to type. So would it be okay if I emailed?
Yes.
Absolutely. Just let us have it.
Yeah.
Let us have it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be great.
have your WhatsApp, and I'd love it if you two girls would connect via WhatsApp and continue the conversation. Emma, if you've got a platform that can include what Aditi's doing and help expand her, this is what we're all about, is helping each other through this journey, putting that platform up underneath and getting that leadership going in the right direction. She can bring you into that world as well, into the UK more so than probably what you already are. And Emma, we're going to get you more into the global aspect of things too, from what we're doing with Frontrunners. So, all the way around, we're going to start moving. It's going to be like a giant chess game where we're moving parts and pieces around to move people up the chain. And so, if either one of you has a blog, a YouTube channel or whatever that can help the other one, that's what you need to be doing right now. And keep it global. Aditi, I know that you're kind of more centralized where you are. We're about to kick your butt out of the UK and into the big world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Paul, I'm glad you let us take your time. I know you're very busy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Paul.
All right, I'm on the road, so
I'll
wait to get the contact for Emma and Mary and everybody.
Everybody, Dr. Aniemeka will probably.
I'm going to give Mary your contact, and from there, she'll do the rest.
I'll get it to everybody.
Yes, that's what she does so well.
All right.
We'd love to include these young ladies in any kind of event or whatever you've got going on next. That would be great. And I know we'll tie them into Youth Gather because Dr. Aniemeka won't not do that, I'm sure.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, I think this has been very, very fantastic.
And Aditi, if you've not sent me that poem for inclusion, send it to me. Okay. For the girls global poetry booklet, send that to me. Okay. And Emma, I know that Casey has interviewed you. She's probably going to come back at you and do it again. She wasn't pleased with what she did. She said it went too fast. And honestly, probably what might happen is she and I do it together because I know you better and I know now what to bring out of you. So we'll do it, probably do a redo and make sure we do it in the fashion I think that we want to make sure we present you and get that on up to the platform so that we have some other things. Whenever we do things like that and you get an interview that's actually, something that you could take a link of, use that, circulate it around your network. And with ours, we're at 160 different countries right now. I counted up in May, just this past May, without the whole month being counted up, 80 different countries. So we want you guys to get global because that's the only way we fix this. This is not a UK problem or a Kenya problem. This is a worldwide situation. The only way to fix it is to get that way and get that way fast. So We're depending on you girls. Okay.
No pressure.
Awesome. So we got our marching orders. You guys hook up, try to see if you can fit each other in on platforms. Aditi, send me your poem if you will. If you're
And
okay.
my WhatsApp number.
Yeah, and the WhatsApp
Yes,
number.
WhatsApp
And
number.
Dr. Aniemeka is going to get us Dr. Paul's information. And
Yes,
then we'll circulate that
definitely,
around
yes.
to you girls. And here's what I suggest you guys do. And Dr. Aniemeka will probably back me up on this. You're aimed at being speakers at some point, and you already are, Emma. And I think you're doing the spoken word artistry, Aditi, so you're out there too with that. You have your CVs, you have your resumes, but what we now need is a little short bio, an introduction, so that somebody can have it when they're introducing you to speak. Okay?
Yes.
So be thinking about it. You probably already have one, Emma, but just, type
Yeah.
it out. Okay, get it tight, and and that's something you want to give to me and Dr. Aniemeka.
Yeah.
So
Can I share on email?
yeah,
Please.
yeah. And do
Email-
that.
email
And
would be
then
brilliant.
when we get Dr. Paul back in the loop of things, we can make sure he has it too. So we want to make sure all those
Yeah.
people in those right places have how they can get a hold of you. Okay?
Yeah.
And how they can
Okay.
include your contact information too. Okay, while you do that on that piece. So that'll be helpful. All right.
Yeah.
And that's all I have. Any last words, Dr. Aniemeka, or any of the girls?
I've said all I have to say. I'm
Okay.
excited. Yeah, very excited.
How about you, Emma?
I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And I pray that your cup may continue to be filled, Madam Mary, Mr. Also Dr. Osita, and
This is Mary and Osita.
You just Mary and Osita.
Mary and Osita.
and also for Aditi. Yeah.
Yeah. Aditi.
Aditi,
bless
any
you.
words?
Just echoing what Emma said, I'm just so thankful for this meeting. I feel so inspired and feel like I've got energy just from talking to you guys. So
Exactly. All right, girls, you know what you need to do, and we'll do our part, and we'll get things moving along. Okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
Thank you.
take care. Have a
Bye.
good rest of the day.
Thank you, guys.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, Osita.
Thanks, Mary.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.